getting ready, getting close. Try number 3. I'm so hyped for this now. Just take Ignite, Ghost, and just run at him. Just go straight in.
Do it.
Screw the snowball. Doesn't even matter. Okay, we're in Champion Select. I'd say Champion Select is probably Twitch. Oh,
we're in Champion Select again. Let's see what Froggen and DoubleLift have for each other. Fire and Ice here absolutely clashing for another game. Is it DoubleLift? Is it Froggen? Who faces Bjergsen in the finals? Game point DoubleLift.
I feel like this is kind of an homage to Faker at this point from Froggen. He's like, anything Faker can do, I can do better. Give me the Olaf. I'll put it in the 1 versus 1 lane. He played it at Worlds. I got this.
Against Aurelia,
like, okay, I'm not Faker's Olaf right now. I need another shot. Just one more.
Well, he's definitely a playmaker from what we've seen, but only playmaking to kill himself at this point. Caitlyn, Lux, Kalista being banned out.
You know when Lux comes out as a ban, there's always the Wheel of Fortune going on right there.
You know what? I want to see a Kennen. I don't think they're going to remember to ban Kennen. Garen gets taken out because he is a nuisance. It may not. We're having a remake anyways.
Yeah, true. I mean, Garen's only really a nuisance with Snowball, so actually, no real point of... It's CLG, guys. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. People are like, why are they talking about banning Garen? Like this completely serious 1 versus 1 take 3 of game 2 of a best of 3 in a best of 3 series. Like
the best of, best of, best of. That's exactly what this 1v1 will be called when we look back at it. What's the last ban?
I think it actually just timed out. I think Froggen was just like, I don't need a ban. This is the one. I've got this.
Ooh. Could it be the Quinn win? We will see. Brandman and Quinn win.
Well,
put your snowball away, Froggen. Let's see that crap.
It's a deadly weapon at this point.
It's for him.
For him, yeah.
It's just killed. This is like permanent death.
Okay, so we have a different matchup here. I feel like now that they've banned the snowball, it's just Froggen's like, okay, well, I can't play Olaf anymore.
That's all right. Brand can't hold snowballs anyways, so can't have it. Ignite and exhaust for both players. Probably a touch of corruption coming out from Froggen to start.
What about Cryocore? Does that...
Ooh, Cryocore,
I mean,
but he's not like...
True, it's not actually
he's
like...
not a frozen.
You got a point there. You got a point, Rick.
See, he's like a plasma cryo. But, yeah.
Probably not good with the snowball.
There's still a melt effect. We'll see if these guys' brains are melting. Yeah, another best of 3, or not another best of 3. In the best of 3, another game here in the 1v1.
See, this is it. This is it from Froggen. He's now worn down DoubleLift somehow, tricking DoubleLift into a third line round. And now he's picked Brand, which will kill him at level 2. You just hit the stun, and then ignite, and just go, and you win, apparently. Well, that's what we saw in pretty much the first ever 1v1 we had here at All-Star. It was like a 2-minute win.
Yeah, we had a 3:30 as well, the Bjergsen and Prey game. They have not gotten any shorter at this point, that's for damn sure. But we're going to see what happens in this one. Froggen's back alive. He's in the right fountain. He's going to be facing off against DoubleLift once again. Nothing's changed except for the champions. The players are still the same. May have some runes and masteries on the other side, but DoubleLift still wants an AD carry, and he still wants to go aggressive. Quinn has just that in her pocket, and not a touch of corruption, or a corrupting potion, I should say, for Froggen to start out with Brand. You've got to know that DoubleLift has that advantage already, so he just hangs out.
So what is the name of the game here for Froggen? Is it all in a level 2 like we're expecting? Has he kind of crafted something else here?
I don't know.
Just
I mean, if he hasn't used everything yet, I'd be very surprised at that. But he could come out with some more flair if they could do it. Fire versus Ice. This is the last Ice member in right now.
Okay, tension is rising. So this could be a quick one. If Froggen can hit that stun, but needs that level 2 first. Won't be able to get it, obviously, with the level 1. Waiting to see exactly what he's running. It is Curse of the Undying.
DoubleLift just missed a CS. Yeah, that's the wear and tear, man. He is not ready for this long haul right now. There's a bit of damage. Does get the blind on. Almost a blind Q. Nice try by Froggen. He tries to predict the direction. But that Harrier, that's where you have to watch out for Quinn. Getting Harrier stacking. That 1E and that 1Q. You just be tearing Froggen apart.
Oh, it's so annoying when you chain it. It's like E auto, Q auto. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just always stick on top of it.
But it feels great when you're Quinn.
Oh, it does. Like Huni just flying around the map. Like, I do like seeing Quinn do well, but only if it's on my team.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
Not the case.
It's the same with like Rengar.
Yes, true. It's one of those all or nothing. They're either doing amazing, really high highs, or super low.
Just a mobile ward. Not really too much need for warding on Howling Abyss outside of just a little crush. So at this point, Froggen, the burn passive there did run out on DoubleLift. Couldn't quite get the stun. DoubleLift goes in.
All right, gets the stack on that one. He's going to be able to do half health onto Froggen, but he also has half mana, so DoubleLift has to worry about that stun. You can already put together those two to get the passive. Looks like they're just going to keep it safe. DoubleLift obviously not getting that tick down. Can't attack as long from Twitch. You get in and out. So he's being a little more patient this game. Usually he's had Froggen down quite low by this point. Yeah,
he has done, but you know, on the other side of that, Froggen didn't go anything like death by a touch. The actual initial damage isn't that much when you look at it. It's a nice little added bit of damage when it comes to ticking down, but Froggen wanted to sustain here, has opted for Grasp of the Undying, and DoubleLift is just playing around his minions so that even if Pillar of Flame hits him, he's able to just dart back in, not allow the Q to come out from Froggen.
Also, it's neat if DoubleLift can attack Froggen. Like at this point, he might take a pillar, but he won't take a Q. Maybe an E after. It's not going to stun him because he can vault in his minions, keep that range, keep that safety of the shield, and then just play it safe. Right now, doing that with the back line of 3, tries to squeak that blinding assault by the minions. Can't get the Froggen barrier tag either. So Froggen back out to a reset lane, only down 1 complete wave.
Yeah, that is a fair amount though this early on. Of course, Brand with the Doran's ring doesn't exactly have the greatest amount of AD when it comes to taking out minions as they drop low. Of course, as we were talking about, you've got to set up the melee ones first. One auto, a tower shot, and then one auto is the kill on the melee minions. But couldn't quite get the combo there on DoubleLift. DoubleLift wants to go in, level 5.
That's almost like an Anivia combo. You throw out the W and the Q mid-air, Alt E, you get the damage. So Froggen using a bit of that technique to his advantage. Almost getting DoubleLift on a few stuns. They're about same health, a little bit low on mana. Hitting those Qs, he's gonna have a good sears off.
One thing I'm interested in this matchup specifically with the summoners is the barrier I want. So normally it's very good against the Ignite, just because it you know keeps you alive for more than Ignite deals damage. But with Brand, with the ticking damage, I actually wonder whether it's enough. Between Brand's passive, plus I assume later on Froggen may even pick up like a Corrupting Potion. That's a lot of tick damage that is just going to outlast the barrier shield.
I was thinking about it before, but once you said he said Grasp of the Undying, I was like, maybe that's why he started Doran's, doesn't have just triple tick stack.
Yeah.
And then he kind of would go for it later if he could. Right now, no back just yet for either. Looks like DoubleLift could go to try to get his first. He might want 6 before he does this, because then it would be easier to get back to lane with Valor.
Yeah.
I think that may be the case with him being seen. He does wait it out, understands that that might happen for him, and he's actually going to get Froggen on the back here. He thinks DoubleLift is backed. Oh, but he stopped him. Now you're both going to get the minions.
Yeah.
That almost worked out super, super well, but the minion or the damage is going to be effective.
Yeah, I wonder Froggen right now. Of course, he isn't going to be able to burst through Quinn quite as well. That is the one thing Barrier will help out with, so no easy burst down onto DoubleLift, but for these minions, there's only a few. You may see Froggen just throw out the ult, because obviously Brand ult, not great if you're the only target in the lane. If there's 2, maybe 1 minion there, a full health minion, you might get it to bounce 2 or 3 times. Not into a full wave though, unless you're just trying to push it.
Yeah, you can't just throw it out all willy-nilly, man.
Yep.
You have to be very precise.
There it goes.
Or you can be super willy-nilly with it.
So he gets
it's whatever your preference is.
So he got 1 bounce and pushed off the minions. So even though DoubleLift was going back, it's not the best ult, but it's also not the worst at this point. You can see the cooldown has already gone about 1/8 of the way through. So it's not the longest of cooldowns. When you recall, you can get back to lane. So not quite as fast as DoubleLift.
No, I'm just kidding. He's not going that fast.
This is like playing Mario Kart when your friend's like 50 cc and you're like, but I play at 150. Come on, man. It's going to take us like 20 minutes.
You can go faster. Well, maybe see if he gets the boots. I don't think it's going to be that much help here. He does go for the Hex Drinker, though, to start off the rings. The Kasing effect falling over here to Froggen now. He did this for the regen on his biscuits, so
yes,
he's going to take that.
It's a decent amount of AP. No extra mana, though. Froggen taking a lot of damage.
A little sting there.
So yeah, no real extra mana regen. It gives you 100 base mana, so no real health over a long period of time, but does give you plus 25% extra healing from potions. So it's all about sustain for Froggen.
Oh, the stun and the fall. I don't think Froggen knew that he got it right away. Took a second to auto attack there, but maybe he just didn't have enough to trade as well. Advantage to Froggen.
He used his Ignite there, though. Didn't have his ultimate available. I think if ult had been up, with that Ignite, he may have been okay. Didn't even get DoubleLift low enough for the Hex Drinker to pop yet. And that's what Froggen's kind of trying to play for here. Trying to conflagrate the wave. Ooh, hits DoubleLift again. But that Hex Drinker is still available.
Froggen may really be in the advantage here. His mana is not going everywhere. Every time he casts these spells, the regen he has on brand at this point is gigantic. That's the Pyroclasm coming out. He goes back, though, with the slow vault. He knew the chase was not there, but he gets DoubleLift Summoners, both of them down. So feels good about having that exhaust up on Froggen's side.
But you can see Froggen, without real big-ticket AP items, doesn't have the damage to burn all the way through the barrier. Only got a couple of hits off. So at this point, didn't have the Ignite, didn't use the Exhaust, wasn't really in that kind of spot where he needed it. But look at the CS difference. Haven't really touched on it all that much yet, but 74 to 53. DoubleLift may be looking to win for, what, a fourth time? This is a big CS lead here. I think would this actually definitively prove that DoubleLift could say he's better than Froggen? Like, actually definitively here. 4 wins, back to back to back to back.
This is true.
Or is Froggen going to be like, nah, I beat myself? Half of those, I beat myself.
That's still losing.
That is true. That is still losing.
Let's get serious about this. That's still losing. Well, 79 is, like you said, in DoubleLift's belt right now. Went back for another longsword, so he figures that Froggen's just going to be the one taking most of the damage here. Gets hit out of Valor.
Nope.
And will not be flying.
He won't. But you saw that a lot when with the Quinn players using Valor.
Blew his mana to do that.
Yeah, because of the fact that there's really no cooldown on it, you can just fly around, push the wave, get your minion, get your health relic, use the arrows to do a lot of AoE damage. But he's got to be careful he doesn't get hit too much. He
found an opening, threw his ward down at the same time. I don't know how he got another finger to do that. That was pretty crazy.
Throw everything.
Damage, but the spell reel was used incorrectly by Froggen there, trying to determine where to go with it. The pillar and then the Q, just missing.
And the thing is, DoubleLift doesn't have to do this. He is winning on CS right now.
Yeah.
If he maintains his health,
oh, fancy feat.
If he maintains his health, he just wins on CS.
No, he didn't get it. Okay, I thought he did. That's the Pyroclasm. It's going to bounce back to him. Hex Drinker sated. Now Froggen moving in. The pillar can reach from range, but he will not try to go for it. He does have an advantage on pushing lift off the minion, so the QW might have just ended in there with the passive.
Yeah, I think WQ Auto would have killed. DoubleLift, you don't need to play for the kill. Recall. You have enough time on Quinn to just get back into lane. That's exactly what he's doing right now. I think DoubleLift just wants to be done with this. He's like, I don't want to play this game anymore, Froggen.
Play for a kill or have nightmares for the rest of your life that you lied to yourself and CS'd every semifinal 1v1 game in front of your fans.
There's nothing like getting caught out on going back on your word. So DoubleLift is in a good spot right now. 88 CS to the 71. This one is in the books. Pretty much for DoubleLift. Yeah. It would only be DoubleLift that would undo himself here.
He's got Valor, but he's going to eat crow soon. 12 CS here. 88 to 71 for Lift. Froggen, he knows he can just get in Froggen's face and take it off these minions. I need 11 more, please.
And this is fine, because look at DoubleLift's health right now. Barrier not quite available, though.
If that was just in the turret range, woo, that would have spelled bad news. Bears in a third game coming in, but game point for DoubleLift, looking to face off against his new mid lane, a TSM. DoubleLift versus Bjergsen and just about 600 more HP of Froggen, but he keeps himself alive. And both of them go back to farming a bit. It's 7 CS left for DoubleLift.
DoubleLift gets caught again. I thought you were going to say 600 remakes. That seems to be where we're going with this. But DoubleLift pretty much has the win. 5 CS to go for DoubleLift. He does sidestep the Pillar of Flame. 3 more, just the melees from this wave, will win the game for DoubleLift. He's got Froggen super low. Froggen does have Ignite up. If he's going to go, he's going to have to go now. 2 left to go.
I don't think he's going to be able to do it. DoubleLift actually goes for the kill. Oh, he does get the kill. He can sleep easy tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but he will be facing TSM's Bjergsen, also from the Fire team. So DoubleLift versus Bjerg for the finals. 25 points to Froggen there for Team Ice, and 150 points to the winner of the finals.
Let's
see who
watch
it is.
again. I mean, DoubleLift knew he just dodged the Pillar of Flame. I would have loved it if he accidentally like right-clicked a minion and won by CS at that point. Clean victory for DoubleLift. 4 games, 4 wins in the best of 3.
The best of something.
The best of the best of the best.
Something. The best of the best. DoubleLift doing the happy dance. He is happy. Get himself out of the weather. However, we will weather more. Actually, he has to get himself back in, doesn't he? Because he plays again. That's right. He's got to stay out here and endure this. All of it.
All of it. Whatever it is, it has to be endured at this point. But
yeah,
I wonder how this one's going to go. This is a super interesting one. I mean, NA have proved in this, without a shadow of a doubt, 1v1s, absolutely. Mechanically, they got this. Congrats, NA.
Good job, NA. I know I didn't have anything to do with it, but great. So, due to the inclement weather, we're going to head inside to the analyst desk for a look at how our finalists climb the ladder while we move the all-NA finals to the inside stage.
Thank you very much, Rivington.